Not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on the hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
2-1 the count. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps. That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 4.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. In there, strike 1.
Escobar.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the hard left plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is here, and he's out trying to take second. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Digging in now, Cole Calhoun. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Vogt stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Liner toward right center. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters' counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting in, the left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That's in the basket, a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 5.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he fouls this one off. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Liner in there for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And right into the shift. Walker fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A ball with no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Bryant stands at first with one out. 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Marte is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. picked him up. Ahmed will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they're on top 2-0.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field, into the bleachers, and gone.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. For ball 1. Happ was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1-1 to Schwarber. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jason Hayward is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. At the plate, David Peralta. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this bat. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second. One there.
He's out.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Walker carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And gone into the right field bleachers.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Jake Lamb is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and one thing he mentioned to me.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Erdogan Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th.
The third baseman, Ryan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. In the dirt here. A pause and the 0-2, and he sends it the other way toward right center. After it is Marte, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Riding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
2 and 2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So striding in, Nick Ahmed. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. So the lineup.
Fielder, Starling Marte.
Rowan Wick comes on to pitch here now with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 50.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 7.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He went deep last time up.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field.
And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Second baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. High pop-up. Perez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot right here. Playing first base, you have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Contreras is off at first with 2 away. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Standing in, Christian Walker is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run and it last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Next to the Diamondbacks.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Diamondbacks DH. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Time. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Albert Almora has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Albert.
First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vogt gathers. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Steven Vogt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Vogt's in a hole. 0-2 to him.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep it back on the off speed.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now digging in, Starling Marte, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
David Peralta will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1. Marte at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Andrew Chafin enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 47, Andrew.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now. Three and 0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Nope,
and could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Batter number 9. Shortstop.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
That's ball 3.
A little too tall that time.
3-1
now.
balls, 1 strike.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. The next 3-2. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now.
catcher.
Wilson controls. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2 the count.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The deep to help propel them to the win. Robbie Ray earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Andrew Chafin records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.